Okay, so today we're taking a look at the Weeylite K21, an RGB tube light that aims to make your lighting better for ambiance, product shots, or even mood lighting. I'll give you my final thoughts and review on this light and also how I use it practically today. Don't go anywhere. Up next. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Low for Low Nose Tech. Check out the cool gear that's out there and letting you know if it's worth it or not. These are the Weeylite K21 RGB tube lights, and I've been using this for a while now, and I want to share with you how I've been using these practically and how they've actually, improved the lighting of my environment. Now, like any tube light, they're pretty much run-of-the-mill. With these tube lights, they do come with CCT standards, so you get Kelvin ranges from 2500 all to 8500 Kelvin. Not only that, we also have the HSL option where you can dial into a certain hue and saturation and use your own specific color design. Me personally, I like to use orange and blue because it's like the color scheme of my channel. Also on top of that, you have visual effects for the lights as well, such as ambulance, fireworks, TB, flickering light, things like that. So these are pretty much the standard options when it comes to that. These do have built-in rechargeable batteries within them, and you can recharge them with the packed-in USB-C cable. The build is pretty solid and lightweight, so you can handle these however you like. It's really comfortable to hold in your hands, which they have ridges around the edge so you can grip it with your fingers. The outside part is plastic, not glass, so you don't have to worry about breaking. It does have a flex, and also the light does get very bright at 100, but more on that later because you may not want to use it at 100 all the time. So how do I use these practically? Well, I use these on my bookshelf right there where my microphones and my camera are, and I backlight them to kind of show a visual outline of the products that are there within the shot, just to really give like my background some interest look. Also, besides that, you can use these as fantastic ambient lights. Now, as you can see right now, I do have the light going in the background. We are in the middle of the day, but these still offer great light saturation within my background. We're gonna test that right now. Now, we're gonna cut away to some different shots of me actually using these as backlights. Right, and we're going to test out some examples how you can do it. Again, I like using orange and blue as my backlight tests or my pattern test on my channel, and we're just going to put in different places and see what kind of looks we can create. So first, we're going to go ahead and put it on our desk and just kind of have them parallel, sitting at an even position. And you really can see how we're seeing the light, and it kind of just adds interest to the image. We can face them towards the camera or towards the back and kind of get different visual aspects of what that looks like. As well, I also have speakers in the background too, so I can actually place it on top there just kind of like positioning the light in different places, either having it facing forward or facing back. Now, throughout my test, this has probably been one of my favorites. You can actually take these lights out of frame and actually place it towards the bottom. And I like to kind of angle these up at a slant as I point the light to the wall, and it kind of creates this nice huey glowing light at the bottom. I really like the look of that, and I'm probably gonna test it out for some future videos as well. Now, besides doing that, these lights have built-in magnets, as you can see right here, which makes it really interesting on how you can use the placement of it. So right there on my speaker stand, also my light stand, I can use the magnetic part and just put on the stand. Again, I can have it facing towards the camera or facing the wall, just using the creativity of the light itself. Since the ends are magnetic, I can put this on whatever stuff that's magnetic. Like we said before, we can put it like this together if you want a longer tube light, or we can just put this, I don't know, for whatever reason, put it on a refrigerator. You're good to go. So the option and utility of using this as an ambient light is super fun, awesome, and it's just really up to your creativity. One tip of advice, right now I'm using these at about like 4 to 10%. Right now they're at 4%. You don't want to go too bright, otherwise you're going to create hot spots, and then you're really going to lose the deep hueness of the effect because you're just going to have these white spots because it's just really too bright. On top of that, if you do have it too bright, the battery's going to die really fast. And it really doesn't work too well. You don't want to be in the middle of your video or your project and all of a sudden the light in the background goes off. So I like to keep these around 4 to 10%. I get really good color saturation, and I don't have to worry about the light dying on me during that take. And especially at that percentage, this light is going to last a very long time. Especially, I just like to use it with a static light. Again, just for kind of like accent lighting within my background. Now let's move on to product lighting, which this helps very well. For product lighting, I normally like to have like a main source of light that I'm using right now for myself. But when I'm using this light for products I want to capture, I always have like these dark side of the shots. So I use this as an actual fill light or rim light so I can properly outline the product that I'm trying to shoot. Tremendous value if you're doing this if you're trying to do like tech stuff or tech reviews. You want your products to have proper lighting, but at the same time, make it interesting. And you want to show what the product looks like. Well, so tube lights are great. Why? Well, because of course you have different variety of lights. You can actually hold the light and point it and angle it wherever it is you want. And of course they have a flat bottom and I can just set it down and point and shoot. Now, not only do I like to use it for, like I said, edge lit or rim lit of product shots, but I also like to use it to make the product shots interesting, meaning I like to add light motion to products. If you want to make your shots look interesting, of course you want to have camera movement, but at the same time, light movement also makes it interesting. So a lot of times I like to orbit over a product as such, and you actually play with the shadows of what's happening within the product. At the same time, it also reveals things about the product as you're doing it, which actually makes it pretty cool as well. Now, not only can you play with the lighting or the shadows, but you also can play with the actual different hues of the light to give it more different character or style. Definitely great for Instagram product shots or just making your videos just look more interesting instead of it just being flat. Get creative. That's what these lights are for. All right, and that's it. The Weeylite K21 RGB tube lights for your ambiance, product shots, and dramatic lighting, whatever. Definitely recommend these lights. Really simple to use. There's nothing really complicated about it. As you saw within the examples of where we can set these lights up and really adding mood and enhancing your product shots. I said before in the beginning, you definitely have to have two of these things. One's great, but two is better because you really get to play with that the complementary colors dynamic, and you can just like create your own color scheme and just have more fun, in my opinion, when you have two lights. I'm here like looking at the camera and I see like the lights just kind of like bouncing all over the lens there. Super cool. All right, guys, that's it. I really hope this video helped you out. If you liked it, leave a like. If you love it, well then go ahead and subscribe. I'll leave a description down below so you can pick up your own lights, your own Weeylite K21s. Check out the price and also other reviews on this. And that's it, guys. Really hope you liked it. Remember, guys, learn, do, and share. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.